What's up everybody, it's Enes here. Welcome to another episode. This week we're in Newport Beach, California and about to tour the property right behind me. Located on 15 Deerwood Lane in the guard-gated community of Big Canyon, this home has 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, 2 half baths, 7,129 square feet of indoor space, and it is listed for $10,250,000. Before we get started, I want to mention this newly constructed home was built by Manning Homes of Newport Beach, and I want to thank the listing agents, Jim and Jacqueline Manning, for allowing us to tour their amazing listing. Now let's go take a look. So on the exterior of the home, we have a brick and board and batten siding finish throughout the entire property with these black windows and black shutters on the first and second floor. And we have a tile roof with 2 cupolas on top. On the right hand side, we have the front door with side light, bringing all that natural light in to the entry. And lastly, we have a driveway here leading up to the 4-car garage. And the driveway leads up to this walkway right here, which goes towards the front door right here. Let's go take a look. So we just walked into the property, and first thing I noticed are these hardwood floors that are installed in herringbone patterns. And as I look on my left, we have the formal living room area, and on the right hand side we have the office. But before we go to the office, I want to talk about the high ceilings here, wood paneled walls, and the chandelier above sets the tone for the entry. And on this side, like I mentioned, we have the office. Same wood paneling continues. This room actually gets a lot of light, and I like the fact that it's off of the entry, so it's very, very convenient. Leaving the office and going back to the hallway, we have the formal living room area right here. It's definitely classy. You have copper ceilings, you have a beautiful gas fireplace cladded with marble, and look at all the finished details right here. Just very nice space. You have French doors opening up to your backyard. Overall, really cozy. You have your recessed lights, built-in speakers throughout, and another cool fact, this formal living room actually opens up to your formal dining room area. There's actually a nice cutaway here to kind of flow 2 spaces together. And lastly, I want to point out these wall sconces. This whole room is kind of really white, and these black wall sconces give a nice contrast to the entire room. And now going back to the hallway, on the left-hand side, we have the formal dining room area. But before we go there, I want to take you guys to this side. This is where they have the powder room and the utility room for the first floor. I want to start with this bathroom. First of all, wainscoting is on the wall, and they have wallpaper right here, which I thought was a really nice touch. Natural stone countertops and the white shaker cabinetry, just very, very classy. And Mike, I want to point this out right here. Look how they wrapped the switch cover with the wallpaper. Talking about attention to detail right there. And going back to the same hallway, actually going this way, we have a nice utility room here. Pretty straightforward. You have your washer and dryer, your sink there, and you have a little wash area right here. This is actually perfect for your pets. And now we're going back to the hallway so we can take a look at the formal dining room area. Same coffered ceiling designs are also in the formal dining room area. I love this chandelier. Not only is it perfectly situated, it looks like an art piece on its own. This is actually a very, very comfortable space. Same French doors, again, opens up to your backyard, and they actually have a lot of built-ins here. Again, formal dining room area, it deserves it. Again, this cutaway right here so you can see your formal living room area. Overall, a very sophisticated, cozy space right here. And now we're going to continue to the hallway so we can take a look at the secondary living room and the kitchen area. So we have the secondary living room right here off of the kitchen, and it's actually a really good space. High ceilings, a lot of natural light, and room feels very, very spacious. And I want to start right here with the built-ins. Not only do they have the built-ins, they also have these shelves with a strip lighting underneath it. And on this side, we have a gas fireplace, again, cladded with natural stone. TV is beautifully recessed in.
That little recessed TV area I feel like is rare. Usually the TVs are kind of an afterthought, especially with these staging companies. I feel like that's like a real developer's touch right there.
I couldn't agree more. And let's admit it, whoever buys a house like this, they're gonna have a TV up there, so you might as well think that ahead, right? And of course, we have the recessed lights and built-in speakers throughout. And on the floors, we have beautiful baseboard details and crown molding details on the ceilings. A lot of windows on this side looking towards your backyard. And on this side right here, we have these pocketing doors that opens up to your patio area. And now let's talk about the kitchen. As I'm walking towards the kitchen, I want to mention again these French oak hardwood floors throughout, just beautiful. And now that we're in the kitchen, we have a little bit of a countertop space right here, your built-in appliances. On this side, we have the fridge and your freezer paneled with the same cabinetry. And I really like these black handles right here. More built-in appliances, your ovens right here, your pantry space. On this side, we have an oversized island here with marble countertops, a lot of cabinetry. I really like those pendant lights that are above the island setup right here. Beautiful cast iron sink, a lot of chrome fixtures, again, more of the traditional side. And there is actually 2 paneled dishwashers right here. And as I face this way, we have a gas range, more countertop space, and I really like these glazed backsplash tiles and then this hood vent right here. It looks like a piece of art on its own.
I really like how all of these glazed tiles back here are kind of imperfect. Each one is kind of cast differently, so it kind of puts kind of a different touch.
I agree. It actually goes really well with the traditional lines of this home as well. And lastly, there's so much white throughout this house with the countertops and the cabinetry. I really like that they used black handles to give it a little bit of a contrast. And the kitchen pretty much flows into the secondary dining room area right here. That actually opens up to the backyard as well. There's more additional countertop space here, more cabinetry to store your hardware. And before we wrap up the kitchen, I want to take you guys to one more area. They actually have catering chef's kitchen on the backside of the kitchen as well, which I thought was a really nice touch. This is where you have your secondary sink, your third dishwasher, same countertops, and there's actually a Wolf induction system right here with a Wolf vent. Again, if you're having people over, you'll want to have a secondary fridge and secondary stove so you can prepare some food. And that pretty much wraps up the first floor. Now let's go outside so we can take a look at the backyard. Off of the kitchen dining room area, we actually have these pocket doors right here that opens up to your covered patio. And of course they pocket in to create that indoor-outdoor feeling. And we have a really nice space right here. I want to take you guys on this side. We have a nice gas barbecue grill here and its own sink. And then back to the covered patio area. It's actually a really nice space. First detail that I thought was really cool are these space heaters right above us. And they have a perfect outdoor furniture right here. TV is perfectly situated on top of this gas fireplace. And I really like the natural stone cladding on this fireplace right here. Moving this way, we actually have a really good grass area right here. And I really like this water feature on this side. It gives a little bit of peace to the backyard. And right here, we have a good sized patio area off of the living room area right next to the kitchen. And in fact, they also have these pocket doors on this side. Let me show you guys. These doors open up as well, so your living room becomes part of your backyard area. There's actually a really nice patio set up here with natural stone on the floors. And as we keep walking, I want to mention this really cool detail here. We have this roof canopy design right here that is attached to the house through a turnbuckle system.
How do they support this?
So they actually bolt these metal plates onto the exterior wall, and they use these rods called turnbuckles, which you can turn them and adjust them accordingly so you can get your canopy design fully level. And it's actually a really uncommon, very cool detail, really specific to this house.
Like they work the same as like a sailboat turnbuckle, I assume, right?
Exactly, exactly. So another interesting detail, instead of having the pool and the spa together, they have a separate spa area and pool is on this side. Moving this direction, we have the pool area right here and the patio pretty much continues. Again, this is a 26,000 square foot lot and 18,000 square foot of it is flat. So there's actually a lot of backyard space here. And this is a good size rectangular pool here. It's actually a very, very good size. Nice simple plaster here. And I really like this step down that they did. It's almost like kid friendly. And one of the other details about this lot that is very different comparing to the other properties around is this lot is on a little bit of elevation, so your backyard is pretty much very, very private. And as we continue this way, we have those French doors from the formal dining room area and the formal living room area opening up to the backyard to really connect the rest of the home with the backyard. And as we are wrapping this backyard, I want to kind of look back towards the house again and to kind of mention some of the key elements. Number one, like we talked on the exterior, is this board and batten siding throughout the entire property. I like that it's all white with these black windows to give it a nice contrast and keep that traditional classy look. And as we look around the roof lines, every single gutter in this home is copper. Again, that gives it a little bit of an interesting pop of color and it really goes well with the longevity of this home. Same thing with the chimneys for the fireplaces. They're all cladded with copper. And I want to mention again, they have a tile roof here. Again, tile roof arguably is one of the most durable roofs on the market. And lastly, we have a hip and valley roof design with this canopy overhanging the patio area. And that pretty much wraps up the backyard area. Now let's go back into the house so we can take a look at the upstairs. Before we go upstairs, there's actually two more rooms and a garage that I want to show you guys. I want to establish where we are. We are off the entry right now, and there's a hallway right behind me taking us to those two rooms. And before we check out the first one, there's actually the elevator right here, and I will show you guys the landing on the upstairs as well.
It's a nice clean elevator.
It is. So this hallway continues. There's a storage closet on the left-hand side, and we have the first and only bedroom on the first floor. It's actually really, really good size. Some of the wainscoting is here. It has a walk-in closet. And for the record, this developer actually gives all the closets fully empty for the final user to pick their own finishes, and they will install them for you. And on this side, we have the bathroom for this bedroom right here. Beautiful inlay marble floors. I really like this double vanity setup with the wood veneer cabinetry, chrome fixtures, really good sized walk-in shower right here. Same inlay tile is also on the floor, marble walls, and these chrome fixtures right here, just tying the rest of the space.
Yeah, and as y'all can see, this is like a really good sized guest bedroom. I believe they have it marketed as like multi-generational, you know, meaning like this is kind of its own separate little wing of the house. So if you have parents, you know, anyone you want to bring in to live with you, then you can accommodate them in this space right here.
Exactly, and they can kind of have their privacy because this room is totally separate from the rest of the house pretty much.
Yeah.
Now we're going back to the hallway so we can take it right here. There's a little bit of a walkway here, storage closet, and this is actually the mudroom. There's actually really nice built-ins here, natural stone countertops. And we have a mudroom here because it opens up to your garage. And
it's a really, really nice garage.
It really is. You know, we're used to seeing a lot of houses in Beverly Hills and Los Angeles. You don't really get a good sized garage. And I mean, this is a proper 4-car garage here. Epoxy floors throughout. It's actually even high ceilings as well. This garage is 1,100 square feet. And it's also equipped with an electric charger for your electric car. That pretty much covers the area that we missed on the first floor, and I will see you guys on the stairs. So we have the staircase right here going up to the second floor, and tucked underneath the staircase, there's actually a 275 bottle temperature controlled wine cellar right here with this beautiful curved door. And now, I want to talk about the staircase. First of all, I really like these bulky newel post design that they have. I like these wood railings and white balusters, and they kind of used the same color scheme on the stairs right here. You have the wood finish on the threads and white finish on the risers. So we're just coming up through these white staircases to the second floor landing. And before we start touring the rest of the bedrooms, make sure to give us a like if you're enjoying this video so far. If you have any questions, drop us a comment below. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel. So we're at the landing of the second floor right here. This is where we have the staircase. Right behind Mikey, we have the master bedroom. On this side, we have the maid's quarter, and right behind me, we have a TV room, which is right here, and 2 additional bedrooms. So let's talk about this TV room. It's actually a really good setup because it's off from the staircase. This could easily be turned into a movie theater as well. There's a lot of built-in cabinetry here. And actually this room gets a little bit of a view as well. I feel like this can be a really, really cozy living space.
Yeah, so if y'all noticed in the living room, they had a recessed design for the TV. They kind of have the same thing here, but if you want to put like an 80-inch TV, this can also accommodate that right there, so.
You sure can. And over here, we have the balcony looking towards the front of the home. And from here, you can actually overlook towards your driveway and the street. And this neighborhood actually has a lot of nice trees, so it's a very good neighborhood. And it's just a nice balcony for these 2 bedrooms right here. Before we go take a look at the bedrooms, I want to show the landing of the elevator on the second floor right here. And now let's talk about these 2 bedrooms on this wing of the home. We have 2 bedrooms right next to each other that could be used for kids' rooms, office, pretty much whatever you would like. They both have their in-suite bathrooms with carpet flooring, crown molding, and recessed lighting throughout. We're back on the hallway. Again, on my left-hand side, we have the TV room. And as I'm taking right towards this hallway, we have the maid's quarter here. It's actually a really good space. This is almost like another wing, so this room is pretty private. It has the same carpet flooring, and of course, this room has its own closet as well. Back into this little hallway here, we have a full bathroom right here, and this bathroom actually serves that bedroom and the TV room we have on the secondary floor. It's a nice space. You have your natural stone countertops, and this one actually has a tub with a glazed subway tiles here. And right next to this is the secondary laundry room for the second floor, which is really, really convenient, especially if you use that room for maid's quarters. And now let's go check out the most important bedroom in this house, and that's the master bedroom. Going back to this hallway, we have a little bit of built-in cabinetry right here, and all these windows are bringing natural light to the landing of the second floor. And we have the master bedroom right here. It's actually a really good spacious room, a lot of natural light. And I'm gonna start right here. We have a gas fireplace, again cladded with beautiful marble, and base coating follows throughout. And again, I really like that they recess these TVs in for you, for the end user. Next thing I wanna talk about are these wood beam vaulted ceilings. They actually really bring that traditional element. It makes the room much cozier. Again, a lot of windows bring in so much natural light, and since this lot is on a little bit on the higher side, you can actually get a really good view, and it's very, very private in this bedroom. I really like how they position the bed, again, perfectly situated across from the TV and kind of centering the rest of the room. We have a really, really cool light fixture right here, and that kind of wraps up the master bedroom area of this house.
It's really nice, really spacious. Once again, I love those recessed TVs.
I know, it's a clean touch. As we're walking towards the master bathroom, we have a nice little bar area right here for the master bedroom. And now we are in the master bathroom area. And I mean, there's so much to talk here. So I'm gonna start from this corner. First of all, not only this is an oversized jetted tub, it's actually beautifully cladded throughout with this marble to kind of extend the space of this tub right here.
Really, really wide too.
It's really, really wide. And I really like these chrome fixtures that they have used. A lot of windows to bring so much natural light. Again, it's also so private here. That's what I like. And I really like how they extended this bench right here. It's almost like some seating area, and that bench continues into your walk-in shower, and the same bench is also in the walk-in shower. I thought that was a really, really cool detail. We have the inlay marble floors here, gently sloped towards the drains, just seamless. And I really like the clean white marble tile that they used. Your rain head, your fixtures, your body spray, again, all chrome fixtures for that traditional look right here. As I continue this way, we have the first vanity right here, a lot of cabinet space, and just these beautiful classy details like this wood mirror with wall sconces on the each side. And we have the secondary vanity right here, and actually countertop over here continues into a makeup area, which I really like. And I really like this wood finished vanities right here. And check this out. Look at the quality of the cabinetry right here with all these stainless steel details. These are top-notch finishes right here. And as we continue, we have the first toilet on the left-hand side right here. And now I'm walking into the closet space here, and calling this a closet space doesn't do the justice. It's such a big room. There's so much space around here as I keep walking. And again, this developer left this room empty, so whoever moves in here, they can finish it however they would like.
And this is a big room. So don't think this is all the closet space you get though.
That's right. So we are exiting through this door. There's actually a little bit more closet space area right here. I want to say maybe 1/4 of that. And this is where we have the secondary toilet set up here. And that was pretty much it for this house. I hope everybody liked watching the video. I really enjoyed touring this property because it had so much traditional elements, but yet brought the modern living that everybody wants these days. I really like the board and batten siding on the outside. Just the overall feel of the home was very cozy and very livable. I feel like we toured a lot of homes in Beverly Hills and Los Angeles, and they tend to focus on showing off a little bit more, versus this house really had living in mind. With that said, I would like to thank Jim and Jacqueline Manning for allowing us to tour their amazing listing, and we will see you guys on the next episode.